you. Meow meow. Meow. Meow meow meow. Me love, me love, me love, me love. Our bodies are so evil. Miwa, stop crying. Okay. My bad, my bad. Hello everyone. Hello, 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 hello. Hello Random, hello Heart, hello Sugale, hello Cherd, hello Maru, hello FB, hello Nimby, hello Sarah, hello Zaji, hello Zafi, hello Eva, hello Stefan, hello Sitka, hello Yeti, hello Argus, hello Heart again, oopsie, hello Walnut, hello Weather, hello Zaffron, hello Trigger, hello Koopa, hello Elden, hello Kate, hello Rex, hello Lance, hello Anyan, hello Meru, hello Grandpa, hello Creepy, hello Adam, hello Julie, hello Dysfunction, hello Malta, hello Ryoko, hello Bert, hello Nazuna, hello Ark, hello Miwa, hello Griffin, hello Moon, hello so many people, hello Nos, hello Faustus, hello Luna, hello Burke, hello Gibby. I think that's everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I haven't had my medicine yet. My medicine, my medicine. This thing makes illness go away, apparently. Yeah, maybe that's why I'm sick all the time. No kisses. No kissing. Let me have my pill. Nothing feels better than the first drink of the day. That was a good water session. Hi Miwa, hello, hello. I can see your hair looks nice. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I like my hair also. But yeah, we're just gonna take it slow today. Just relax and vibe. Did you get some good sleep? No. I actually had a lot of trouble sleeping last night. And do you know what I had stuck in my head? This maybe some of you guys aren't cool enough to know what this is, but I had what's it called? I had Favorite Dress by Lil Peep and Lil Tracy stuck in my head as I was trying to fall asleep. And only one line was playing over and over in my head. And it was like, how could such a good girl love a vampire? And it was just that line over and over. And it was keeping me awake. But then I was gonna tweet it, but I didn't want to face the harassment from you guys of being awake at that time. Goth boy click. Those were the days. Emo rap was beautiful. Did anyone else have a SoundCloud phase? Did anyone have a trashy SoundCloud phase? Please tell me you did. Please tell me. I do the same when I'm super tired, one line of a song on repeat in my head all day. Yeah, I've heard that. Still on with SoundCloud. Wow. That's probably for the better now. Actually, I don't know how good SoundCloud is, but I know a lot of people are leaving Spotify. Like, even artists are leaving Spotify because I don't know too much about it, but Spotify was exposed for funding, like, I don't know, nukes or something. Which is a little bit crazy. But I have a lot of respect to the artists who are leaving the platform. I think that takes a lot of bravery. King Gizzard left Spotify. I recognize the name, but I don't think I know them. I always thought Spotify was bad. They didn't have every song at all. They don't have every song ever? How dare they? Spotify just succeeds. I think regardless of any moral issues, they have a bad app. I've always kind of liked the app. I kind of like it, but it's sad that they're evil. They didn't even have Miwa covers. I can put some of my covers on Spotify. I guess I just don't view them as worthy enough. Only a few of them I can put on. Let me look. I can put on. I can't do Zako, but I can do Fushigi. I can do like a raspberry, and then I can't do the others, I think. Also, I can only do 2. But I can do my new ones. Everybody seems to be sick right now. Well, a lot of people are sick with con flu right now. You know, con season has just ended. A lot of VTubers went to V Expo, or is it Vexpo? I don't know pronunciation. And then there's like, what else has there been recently? Like, Anime New York, a lot of VTubers go to that. San Japan? I don't know, all of the big cons have been, so a lot of people have like just general con flu. Sadly, mine is not flu from doing something fun. The concept of con flu really grosses me out. The concept that everybody is like how does that even happen? Like, everybody is just kind of yucky and you get sick? I don't want that. Miwa must give Miwa of her sickness to make Miwa less sick. I cannot. I would not wish the pain I felt onto anyone, onto actually anyone. Maybe one person, just so that one person could understand the amount of pain that I went through. I would never want Mios to feel that way. Zorox, leave you moment. Who wants to be my Zoro? People don't go out often enough, so when they do, stuff gets spread around. Ah, is that real? That makes sense. That's cool. Can I volunteer? Guys, yeah, I know I'm weak, Zako, but you actually have no idea how much pain that it is. I've never felt pain like that before. Are you not feeling well again, Mia? Well, luckily I'm recovering. I have some ongoing ongoing problems that flare up every now and then. And then because it's so intense, like luckily my episode was only like 1 day. But because what it does to my body is so intense, it takes a few days to recover. But yeah, don't worry. I have my medicine, so I'm fine. I'm fine. I have to be weak, baby, for a few more days. But also, hi, I have huge D problem. Okay. OMG, Miwa, Tim Cook? Who is Tim Cook? Just announced AirPods Pro 3. Well, I still have my AirPods 1 and I still like them. I really like my normal AirPods. In fact, I prefer my normal AirPods over the Pro ones, because I think the Pro ones are ugly. I don't even care if they're more efficient. I'm also broke though, so I do just have to convince myself that all the stuff is nice. I can't be chasing these new things. I do like the, what are they called? The headphone ones? The ones that go over the head? They look nice. Apple CEO. Tim Cook is CEO of Apple. I thought that was Bill Gates. Or did he die? Did the doctor say Miwa didn't get enough head pads? Yeah. Yeah. She did. High IQ moment. Guys. You know, I wasn't even gonna say anything. I wasn't even gonna mention this, but now if you're poking fun at my IQ, I have to bring it up. When we all played Wordle on my old Twitter yesterday, all of you sucked. And I proved my high IQ. All of you took 5 turns. I took 3. Are you okay, Miwa? Yes, I'm okay. I aced connections. I love when which ones do you do every day? I'll tell you what I do every day. I do Wordle. I do connections. And connections is pretty hard for me. I'm not the best at it, but I try my best. And the thing I don't like about connections is I really don't think it gives you enough tries. I don't think it gives you enough tries. And I also do strands. I really like strands. But sadly the words are like super Americanized. And one of the strands themes, I think it was yesterday, was freaking Star Trek. What am I don't know. I cannot name a single thing in Star Trek. Stormtrooper? I don't know. I know they open their fingers in that specific way. I can do it. I'm doing it right now. Where they take That's Star Wars. No, I swear that's Star Trek. No? Where they open their fingers? It's Star Trek. Live long and prosper. Thank you. I hope that you're feeling better. Oh, I think I'll feel better if you spoil me with lots of attention today. Nuclear bomb versus coughing baby. Frosty, thank you for the sub. Yeah, get spoiled. Wow. I need to get sick more often. Ticking. I have some tea as well. Oh, I think it's cold already. No. It's just warm enough to check. Hal, thank you for the membership. And you know, do you know we were recently speaking about all the way a VTuber's throat can take damage? We also need to add being sick to it. I can't have a single day of rest. Oh, guys, I am so excited for you to see my new ASMR video on Thursday. I'm so excited. It's gonna be, well, the thumbnail is kind of ass right now. The thumbnail is really bad, but I can't work out how to do a new one. Ugh, put me in a corpo where they make my thumbnails for me, please, because I feel like everything I make, I either love it, like my ASMR thumbnail yesterday was beautiful and peak and perfect, or then my other thumbnails will really be giving my passion is graphic design. What is that old meme? I have a passion for graphic design. I don't know. What is it? Whatever that is, I feel like that's what sometimes my stuff gives. I'm not a graphic designer. I try my best. Graphic design is my passion? Yes. Hi, huge fan. Really? Graphic design is my passion. Yeah. So it's an Elden Ring ASMR and I had fun doing it. It's nice to try to do a different voice. I tried to do a more Elden Ring voice. And I think it came out really good. I'm excited for you to see it, and I hope you like it. So Welsh? Are you asking if I'm Welsh or what? Or is Fia Welsh? I don't think Fia is Welsh. Did you kill us at the end? No. I love your giggles. Wow, so cute. I didn't really realize I giggled that much until I don't know, until you guys pointed it out, or until I started getting an editor for clips. And then, like, every other thing I say is a giggle. Why do I do that? It's like I don't know, it's like a nervous tick. Will you call us maidenless in the ASMR? No, because Fia is a deathbed companion, and she isn't the one who says that. We're being lore accurate. Your giggles give me life. Many places and names in Elden Ring are Welsh doid. Welsh doid? What is doid? I didn't know that though. Even though I live in England, maybe I shouldn't admit this. I know nothing about Wales. Doid is an emote. Oh, I see it now. Oh, doid like dead. Oh, I see. My bad. Yeah, I don't really know anything about Wales. I don't think I would even recognize an accent. Whales died. Whales swim in the ocean. Haha, yeah. You're so smart. You're so smart and clever. I had a nightmare last night. Ooh, 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 yeah, that's right. I had a nightmare. I don't remember what it was about anymore. I just remember I had a bad dream. It's already faded away from me. About Lil Peep and Lil Tracy. I know that you like me. Kiss me with your eyes closed. I know that's your favorite dress. Set fire to it. If someone set fire to my favorite dress, I would be pissed. I don't know what my favorite dress is actually. Maybe like a simple white summer dress. I have quite a few. Can never go wrong with it. A simple white dress. I am here. Welcome. I was also thinking white summer dress. That's your favorite dress. I didn't know you wore dresses. We'll buy you a dress that can be your fave. Well, if you're offering. Wait, I want to show you this nice dress because it just reminded me. I don't know. Maybe it's kind of granny coded. I hope not. Let me open window capture. Look how nice this dress is. Isn't it so nice? Isn't it beautiful? I feel like it's so like elegant. Normally I do like Grandma Miwa, yeah, but I think it's kind of cute. But I don't have anything formal to go to. This is way more. This is too formal. This isn't like casual cute dress. But I really like that it has. Look, it has the lace attached to it. Yeah, super cute. But yeah, I would just never wear this. I feel like this is like, I don't know, this is very formal, like a tea party or like, I was gonna say a wedding, but you can't wear white to someone else's wedding, that's bad. But yeah, very cute. Miwa would look super cute in it, thank you. I always feel like a bit of a ghost though, because I love white clothes, but white hair and white clothes, it kind of just makes you look like a big blob. You could wear this to the grocery store, yeah, but I'm not brave enough. Thank you for the super. White blob, Yeah, just a little... just a little white blob. Spooky ghost. How do you dress? Right now, I'm in a white cami and white pajama trousers. So I guess that doesn't stop me from wearing white still. Would you ever wear GIK? I would, but if you wear that where I'm from, Loki, I feel like you'd actually be bullied. Which is... this is something that bothers me. And one day I will be confident enough to wear whatever I want. However, I know this is gonna sound like thing bad, thing Japan good, but I've said it a few times, but I really think it's a horrible shame that femininity and girliness isn't appreciated in the West, and it's considered juvenile. Like, you view things as like childish and like, I don't know, like costumey if they're frilly with like bows on. And I think the only way to like dress feminine in the West is to be like sexy. And I mean, look at me, I'm not a sexy person. I'm not a sexy, mature person. And I just think it's a really big shame, because if you're one of those people that is brave enough to dress like more cutesy and feminine, which is so normal and so natural, people are probably gonna view you like in a weird way, and it just makes me very sad. And I think that doesn't exist in more Eastern countries. Of course, if anyone wants to be woke in my chat, of course, Eastern countries also have problems when it comes to fashion, like Japan in particular is very modest still, blah 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 blah. We're not speaking about that. But it goes beyond fashion as well, because like it even extends to like anime, I guess. You know, like if a girl likes a lolly character, it's considered weird, but like there's like by normies. But you know, like small feminine things are just demonized, and I think it's so bad. I don't really have the eloquence for it right now, but this is an issue that floats around my brain all the time. Not only that, but men who are not into your body type are shamed. Well, I think being into specific body types is kind of a grey territory, to be honest. Because I think that borderlines fetish instead of like actual love, so I see why people have problems with that. I think that will always be a tricky conversation, because, you know, then people will be like, well, what if my preference is just a 10-inch pee-pee? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, but I want to marry Shinobu. Suddenly people want me in jail. Wow, that's because you're creepy weirdo. I've seen people in the street wearing anything they want, not caring about it being cute or sexy here. Well, you live in New York City though, right? I feel like New York City is like probably the the one place you can dress however you want. The Big Tim Apple. Oh, I've never heard of that. What is Tim Apple? Oh, you're speaking about the freaking app, the toy. Yeah. LA probably as well. Yeah, all of those places have like big fashion scenes. I feel like you could probably do it in London as well. No, I feel like in London you... But the thing is, even though... Just because you aren't saying anything bad to these people doesn't mean they're not experiencing like general harassment for wearing this stuff. I follow a lot of Lolitas. I don't know if I would ever get into Lolita, but I've always enjoyed it. Maybe some pieces, maybe like more casual stuff. But I've always loved following Lolita content creators. And I follow so many of them that like document like their harassment just when they do simple stuff. And it's so baffling that people care. Like, I don't know, like, it's just clothes. It's just clothes, and cute girly stuff is like the most unoffensive stuff ever. I happen to know a lot about Lolita due to circumstances. What circumstances? Japantown fashion during festivals or when it's festival season. But that's only if your city has a Japantown, no? I've never seen a city with a Japantown. Or me and Mezcal went for a walk recently, and it was maybe like 3 weeks ago, and we just went for a walk in a nearby city at night. You know, like as the sun was setting, just a chill walk. And there was an old Japanese lady in the most beautiful traditional kimono ever, and she even had like the little sandals. She had everything. She had her hair up, and she was just walking with her husband. Well, I assume it was her husband. It was like an older man. He was dressed not casually, but you know, like, yeah, he was wearing some nice shorts and a shirt, but she was in like her full get-up, and I thought it was so beautiful. I've never seen that before. You know, like just chilling in the city. Old couples together are so cute. True. Whenever I see old people, I wonder, did you walk up and say Ohio because I missed you? No. But Mezcal decided to whisper every Japanese word she knew to me, and one of the 4 words she knows is mango, so... You should be brave and go out in your traditional bunny suit. No. What the frick is a traditional bunny suit? Like a full one. Bunny Lolita dress. I wanna dress cutesy pie. I need some new pajamas, I think, but I can't find any cute pajamas anywhere. Do you guys have cute pajamas? Wait! Sad realization. Men have so many less pajama options than us. This is the first time I see this hairstyle. What? You're just saying this is the first time you've been to my stream in 2+ weeks. I wear them when I sleep in my race car bed. Race car beds look comfy. Loose-fitting old shirt and sweatpants is peak male sleepwear. Do any of you have the fancy, like, button-up, like a nice button-up shirt with a matching trousers? Do any of you have fancy ones? Wiki, thank you for the membership. It's also that men do try find cute, sexy fun pajamas. But I also think, I just think men have less options. You know, women have, you can have like a nightgown, but you can have like a non-sexy, like comfy nightgown, or you can have like a little lacy, silky meow meow nightgown, or you know, or you can have like, I don't know, I feel like there's so many more options for girls. No button-up pajamas. I like button-up pajamas. Mezcal? Mezcal doesn't like button-up pajamas because the buttons come undone for her, but I don't have that problem. Or you can sleep nude. True. I usually do. Especially in the summer. I think I've slept naked for probably a few months straight now. When I was super sick the other day, Mezcal had to rush home. This is why I tweeted I love Mezcal. I don't know if I told you, but okay, obviously I was having my bad pain episode where I thought maybe I'd have to go to hospital again. And I can't really text Mezcal. Like I can't look at I can't really do anything. It's really bad. But I did notify Mezcal, and Mezcal was at work, and she wasn't given permission to leave, but she left anyway. My queen, my queen. And I'm so grateful for her. And then, while she was getting my medicine, I blacked out. So it felt like she didn't take any time at all. She just appeared. Go, Cal. Yeah, I'm super grateful. Because if she didn't get me the medicine, I would have just, like, continued. So I'm so grateful, my savior. Blacked out from pain. Yeah. I pray for your health, thank you. Me too. We low-key still don't know what's wrong with me, by the way. The bestest of friends. Yeah. And then I tweeted, after that happened, I was basically like a vegetable. Like, you know, I'm just not functioning well. And I tweeted, I love Mezcal. And then someone commented, I knew you two were more than friends. And I blocked them. She literally, like, saved my life. Yeah, we are more than friends. We're best friends. And she just left her work to come save me. So then I blocked them. Sorry. Don't be freaking weird to my best friend. And then I told I told Mezcal about it after. And then she said, "You know what? Maybe I'll block them too." So funny. Can't you love a friend in 2025? Right? Like, she had literally just saved me. Like, I've never been more grateful for anything than I have. Well, probably have been, but you know, she was. I cannot express to you how much she saved me. She's like a super lady. She's my superhero. I'm so grateful. Some people are too much. Raised block. I've been getting a bit better at boundaries, which I'm happy about. Like, you know, muting things or blocking or banning. Not that I'm going crazy, but I've never been good at it. But I realized that it's my duty to protect the vibe. Leaving work anyway was a baller move. I literally on my hands and knees praying to her feet. Like, I'm bowing all the way down. That's how grateful I am. She saved me. She saved me so hard. Vibe protection. I try. It's maybe a skill I should have learned a few years earlier, but small baby steps. Small baby steps. But I'm glad we can chill today. Have you ever been this sick before, by the way? Yeah, I had this exact thing, but even longer, 2 months ago. And then 2 months ago was a very rough time for Miwa and Miwa viewers. So first, I had tonsillitis, but I didn't know it was tonsillitis until... if you've ever had it, you know, you just have a really bad throat for like 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden it's like, boom, you have tonsillitis and you can't speak. And it got so bad that I couldn't make any noise. I couldn't speak at all, and I was in a lot of pain, and that lasted for like what, 2 weeks? So I had a month pretty much of that. That was bad. And then almost like a week after that happened, I had the first round of what I had just now. So I had a really rough week, a rough month a few weeks ago. But up until then, I've never, even though we joke I'm a sickly Victorian child, I've never like actually been super sick like that before. I had tonsillitis one time before that, a few years ago, and I was very sick then. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Miwas are making you sick. No, my Miwas. I wish you had some parents to protect you while being sick. Yeah, that month was really rough for me. Cause I had to take so much time off of streaming, and sadly, with the nature of streaming, the less you stream, you know, well, if you're not like a big VTuber already, the less you stream, the less people will be interested in you. So if I took time off for being sick, then nobody would care about me anymore. And then outside of stream, I don't really have anyone but Mezcal. So then I was just lonely. And Mezcal had to go to work, and you know, she had plans. I think she was on holiday for part of it. You know, she can't cancel a holiday. So I was just fully alone, sick, which was the worst feeling. I remember I had to sick girlfriend ASMR when those comments really annoy me. Sorry to be a little hater, but it's not a cute kind of sick. There's so many people wanted sick girlfriend ASMR during that time, and it's not like I was in bed like save me. I was in bed unable to form a single thought because I was in so much pain and just like groaning. And then every few hours I would get up to vomit my stomach bile. Like it was not cute. It was not cute. It was very bad. But what was I saying? La 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 la. Yeah, I was alone during that time. Very sad. Being sick and being alone is maybe the worst feeling ever. ever. Oh yeah, one time I had to I was very bad. I had to. What did you listen to at the time? I couldn't listen to anything. I think if I listened to anything, it would have like just made me worse because, like I don't know, like I was overstimulated. Like I can't watch or listen to anything. Like I really did just exist in bed. And not in a comfy way, not in like a, oh, I'm watching anime on my iPad. Like I'm basically a corpse. But yeah, one time it was really bad. I had to use like a delivery service to get myself some medicine, some painkillers. And my throat was so bad I couldn't speak to the driver. I couldn't speak to the driver. Like, cause I couldn't speak. I couldn't make any noise. Like, my throat was really bad. And you know, you have to give them the code. I couldn't say the code because I couldn't make a sound. So I had to like hand sign that I couldn't speak because I felt so rude. I like pointed to my mouth and like shook my hand like I can't speak. And then he laughed at me. It was so rude. I tried my best. Yeah, he laughed at me. So evil. No tip for you. Joking, it's England, I don't tip. Cue me when needs love, for real. That's what I have my Miwas for. What a monster. Hitoyo. When my new fairy lights arrived today, I'm excited to put them up. Doctor's got no clue what it could be. No, it's been really frustrating. If anyone... Obviously, I had tonsillitis, that was fine, blah blah blah. Even then though, the tonsillitis wasn't fine because they didn't give me enough medicine. And they wouldn't help me with my tonsils. Basically with my tonsils, I know in like the US or whatever, it's very common to get them taken out. But in the UK, you can't get them taken out through like our health service unless you have tonsillitis. I think it's something crazy like 7 times a year. It's something so insane like that. Like what? I just have to wait until it gets that bad. Or you can pay thousands to get it removed privately, which obviously I can't do. So my tonsils stress me out because they've the first time I had tonsillitis, they never really, they went down inside. If you don't know, the tonsils are the 2 balls at like the back of your throat. And when you have tonsillitis, they just go big. You get like infected and they go big. That's pretty much it. So when the infection cleared the first time a few years ago, my tonsils never went down in size, which is why my throat is super sensitive now. Because, you know, like, it's way more prone to any infection, blah, 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 blah. And that just means I'm more likely to, like, have problems again, you know, because they're bigger. And it's just so frustrating because are they swollen now? Yeah, they never went back down. They're still... My tonsils are big. So... You wouldn't notice, like, unless I, like, showed you them, but... You know, it's just a shitty situation because... It's like, okay, so I just... Basically, I just have to sit around and wait to get sick again. Or... Pay thousands. You could try a donathon. Sadly... Sadly, I don't think my tonsils are a priority. And I just did a donathon. I can't... I don't know. I don't know. It's not like I'm dying, so I don't know if I'd be comfortable with that. What are you fiddling with in your hands? Ah, sorry, can you hear it? It's my empty pill packet. My empty pill packet. And then... So... Yeah, the tonsil stuff is just super annoying and stressful. And then... The other stuff... They actually just don't know what it is. And you would think, oh, if they don't know what it is, then they're gonna like try work it out, right? No. They actually just don't They were just like, yeah, we don't know. I was like, okay. Well, we haven't done this yet. We haven't done this yet. Like, I went to the hospital for it. I had to call an ambulance for myself, like 2 months ago. They usually send you in a specialist field. Not in England. You have to understand, if you're American, I feel like, how do I say this? I mean this with no, like, actual no offense at all. Like, it's not supposed to be snarky, but I feel like all of the comments from Americans regarding my health, like, you know, they're like, just go to the doctor and the doctor will blah blah blah. Like, it doesn't work like that here, sadly. Like, I know, you see, America obviously has healthcare problems, but the problem in America is that things are expensive, right? But like, if you pay for it, you can get seen by the right person, hopefully. Whereas the problem, the UK has the exact opposite problem, where our healthcare is free, which means our healthcare is free and underfunded, which means it's pretty much impossible to get seen. Like, everyone is really overworked. Like, when I went to the hospital, it was packed, even for simple tests, and it takes hours and hours and hours. And that's for the accident and emergency. The accident and emergency, even that takes hours. I remember when I first called the ambulance, I live very, very close to a hospital. When I first called it, they were so busy, and this was like, what, a random Tuesday, I think, at like 5 a.m. or something like that. When I first called it, it said they were so busy that there was a 3-hour wait time for an ambulance. And that's just like the general, like, you may be shocked to hear that, but that's just what that's just what our healthcare is like right now, because it's so, like, they're so busy and so underfunded. 3 hours for an ambulance, yeah, and I live maybe a 5-minute drive max. Did you wait for 3 hours? No, luckily, what are they called? It's like a smaller ambulance. Luckily, they got to me faster. Paramedics. So luckily, I didn't have to wait 3 hours. I would have actually died. I would have crawled there myself. I'm not trying to brag, but I went to the ER 4 times this year and always got the best treatment. Well, yeah, that's because it wasn't the UK, which I'm speaking about. Healthcare got so much worse here in the EU over the past decade. Well, I can't really speak about the decade before this because Miwa barely born. Never mind in the hospital. But maybe in a decade's time, I will be able to say that. We need to start the Miwa Medical Tourism Fund. Oh, is healthcare good anywhere though? Unless we're paying hundreds of thousands. This time when the French health system is the best in the world feels far away. We're on the way to your situation with how bad budget cuts have been. Yeah, I just feel like there's, again, this is no hate to Americans. No. I'm not shaming you. But like, I've seen so often Americans be like, oh, can you not just go for a general checkup? If you actually asked a doctor here for a general checkup, I think they would actually laugh at you. They would be like, what? You basically have to self-diagnose and then you have to beg for treatment. And to get an appointment at your GP, this is how it's worked for every GP I've been to. What you have to do is wake up whenever they open, usually 7 AM, very early for me. You have to wake up, you have to call them, and you have to sit in the line of callers until they get to you. And then you have to tell them what you want an appointment for, and then they will tell you if there's any room for that day. And if not, you have to call back again tomorrow. Isn't that such a prehistoric system? Isn't it like actually insane that that's how you try get a doctor's appointment? It's so bafflingly bad. COVID normalized online appointment taking here. Ours even more prehistoric. No calls or appointments, you can just kind of show up. I feel like that's better though. Unless they're busy and turn you away, I guess. That's crazy, making patients race to call first. I think this is why private health insurance is better in the EU. Just take it into your own hands. But this is bordering politics. Oh yeah, if I could afford it, I would definitely go private. I know a lot, even though I'm speaking about this, I know a lot of people in the UK don't have this problem. A lot of workplaces offer private healthcare. Not a lot, but you know, the ones that do. And yeah, I've heard these people say that these problems don't exist for them. And also, it will also depend where you are in the UK, because maybe you're like, well, I don't have that problem with my hospital or whatever, but I think different areas of given different amounts for funding and blah blah blah, you know, so yeah, some places aren't gonna be as busy. Lucky for you, bad for me. When I was little, doctors actually cared. Now they just do the bare minimum unless they insist on a specific test. I can understand online appointments for mental therapy, but physical change, nah. Everything is over and out there. People mock US healthcare quite often, but I can see a specialist. I learn within a few weeks. Yeah. I know. If it feels bad to be like, to speak about American healthcare positively, because I know it's so bad. I of course know that you know, the money thing is crazy, but I think the UK has the exact opposite problem. So we're like the opposite ends of the spectrum, you know. So like the opposite end is always gonna look better, because there have been so many times where it's like, damn, Loki, I wish I could just get into debt just so I could get help for whatever's wrong with me. But I know that's just, you know, grass is greener on the other side, and neither of those two should exist. Echo! Mwah! Echo! Echo Maria! Lovers. Everyone in the US clamors for public healthcare, but it's only because they've never experienced public healthcare. I think it's just grass is always greener though. If you're thousands and thousands in debt just for a simple doctor's visit, I would also daydream about free public healthcare. Both the US and UK governments working overtime to not give any funding into their healthcare systems. American healthcare is the best in the world if you have the money. happiness, Miwa is included in my healthcare plan. Yeah, I will be your nurse. Let me pull up my Miwa nurse ASMR. Was I a good nurse? I feel like I'd be a good nurse. I would become a nurse. Except I don't want to deal with like gross body stuff, so maybe not. Doctor, thank you for the sub. Yeah. Hearing this insanity makes me glad my country's healthcare, albeit isn't the best, is at least fast and not that expensive. That's good that there's a middle ground out there. Do you like coffee and chatting with other nurses? I don't really like coffee. Dude, I think I'm hallucinating. I swear, I keep seeing spiders, but they're not there. Sponge bath? I'm not giving you a sponge bath. I'm gonna thank you for the sub. Writing Miwa as my dependent on my tax documents. Hopefully the IRS doesn't get mad at me. Mezcal is my dependent for... No, not my dependent. Am I Mezcal's dependent? Wait, what am I... What is that part of those things where you have to write like, oh, next of kin? Is that like who is closest to you? Next of kin? I think that's what it is. But I think the term next of kin means emergency contact, right? But the term next of kin doesn't make sense to me. Next of kin, that's what I think if I pass away and then they inherit my things. That's my next of kin, no? Beneficiary, but then that's a bad word as well. They're benefiting from me being sick? Next of kin makes no sense to me. I remember when I was in the hospital recently, they were like, and who's your next of kin? I was like, what? I was like, I'm sorry, what does that mean? And then I was like, oh, mezcal. You'd be the dependent if she covers the majority of your expenses, I think. What? Excuse me? She does not. That's why next of kin is very vague and addresses many cases. Yeah, but next of kin, it sounds like who is in my will. I think it's a bad saying. Can we not just call it emergency contact? I want Miwa to be my sugar mama. Ew. Ew. Well, I hope you like a sugar-free life. I don't think I have much sugar to give. I think I'll take you to the dollar store once every 3 months, and you can pick out one thing. Mia, can you put something in your mouth so that you have a thermometer? Okay. But then people already say I should be. Oh, this sounds really bad. the speech impediment comments are gonna go crazy on this show. I want a chocolate bar now. Chocolate too expensive. The sugar-free mama. Realize I have a raging lisp. You cough me. It's making my mouth a little wet. Jojo. What's your favorite tea? In front of me I have throat coat tea. My favorite is maybe like a British breakfast tea. I like green tea. I like chamomile tea. I like Korean honey plum tea. I bought British breakfast recently. It's so mild. Yeah, it's very cozy. No more baby goo goo gaga. I feel like I've never had a bad tea. I feel like all tea is kind of similar. It's what is traditional UK breakfast? Like the meal? I had fun while it lasted. The trouble was just keeping it in my mouth. It kept sipping out. What about blackberry? I don't know if I've ever had it, but it sounds yummy. I miss baby goo goo gaga. What the hell? Guys, people already make fun of the way I speak. Don't make it worse. Try North African mint tea with all sugar. I've heard Africa has crazy coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker, but if you are, maybe you should check out Africa. Hi Mia, how are you doing today? I'm okay. I'm recovering. Just spending some time with my favorite people ever. What? Your speech is awesome. Thank you, thank you. I had a funny comment on my TikTok recently. Wait, let me pull it up. Ugh. Sorry, I sniffled. Where is it? Someone commented, oh frick, I can't find it. Why does she sort of sound like Shondo? And then someone replied, I think it's the same vocal technique they're both using. Yeah, the technique is called regional accents. What the hell? The technique is called being born in a similar place. What? Just so freaking nerd emoji. I think they're using a similar vocal technique. We just have like the same accent. They employ the Deku voice. I wish I was brave enough to speak in the Deku voice more. The female Deku voice. deeply analyzes your vocal technique. There's no technique to it, other than, according to lots of comments, a speech impediment, I guess. Female Deku voices scares me. Yeah, because now that I opened your eyes, now that I told you that the VTuber voice is just the female Deku voice, you start to hear it. You've started to hear it. I know you have. I've infiltrated your brain. Nope. Liar, liar. Liar, liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Can you do the Deku voices? Actually, no, because I don't hear such female voices. Yeah, rolls eyes. I only watch anime on English only sub. I don't listen to other VTubers because I'm loyal. Sugoi, sugoi. What's a female Deku? Stop this. Stop this nonsense. You're rage baiting a sick girl right now. Do you not see the thermometer in my mouth? Do you not hear the thermometer in my mouth? Can I hear the female Deku voice? I wasn't here when you did it. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at it. I need like a sentence to say. I get embarrassed. I get too shy to try to voices. Bottle of water. I'm banning you. I can only focus on your luscious lips. What? What? Miwa's 38.5 degrees because she's a cute girl. My luscious lips. Ew, not this stupid lip bite emoji. Get that. I hate that emoji. I'm traumatized by that one. Wow. My lips are pretty nice, will admit. I look after them though. Do you know I have lip masks? And I have lip oils. One good thing about YouTube is that you can do your own comments. I hate that. I hate when people delete their comments when I'm reading someone else's chat. It's like, what did you say? What did you say? What did you say? But you know the pro of being a VTuber is on YouTube. Other VTubers, because they don't have VIP, the kind of way the equivalent of VIP is on YouTube. Other VTubers give each other like low-level mods, and then because you're low-level mods, you can see deleted messages. So if anyone ever gets timed out or anything, I open their message. What did you say? What did you say? What was that? Gimme! No, you just send the epic fail sticker. Frick you. Hi Miwa, hi Chan. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Whoa, the streamer's giggle is so cute. Blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Miwa, let's get the iPhone 17 Pro. Are we sharing? How much is it? Too expensive. Slop, slop, slop. Sharing a phone. I would have it all the time. Bow, bow. Thank you for the subby. I want my kiss. What is a kiss? Mia gets the top half of the screen, we get the bottom half. No, I need both halves. You know, I wish phones had 2 monitors, so you could have a 2-monitor phone. Because don't angry emote me. Mwah. Hi Miwa, hello, hello. Sometimes I'm on my phone and I want to do 2 things. And I know you can drag... I know you can like window stuff and make it be half the screen, but it doesn't really work that well. I want to be doing 2 things. I want to watch TikToks and I want to scroll Twitter. Get another phone. True. No, because they need to be connected. Ultimate brain rot. ADHD things. True. What happens when you plug a monitor adapter into a phone? Don't ask me about that, nerd. SH. Mia's actually insane brain rot though. What? No. Really? I'm scared. Thank you for the soup. I just wanted to say Miwa is so cute. But will she be able to read this before I delete it? I don't think you can delete supers, can you? One phone on Twitter, other phone on TikTok, computer on bike of help. Sometimes our comments can be intellectual. Well, yeah, I do have an above average IQ. I do actually have an above average IQ. I may not have mentioned this before. That's Pog. Yeah, it's pretty Pog. Yeah, Wordle. Yeah, we know. Some of you don't. I have to make sure everybody knows. Hello Miwa, there's a 25% discount on all subs, just a reminder. Pot, thank you so much for this reminder. Oh yeah, I forgot it was September. Let's do uncapped donor fund that lasts for 5 months. It's for new subs only. What? Is it actually? Wait, that's so garbage. Why would they do that? September gets worse every single year. No, because I actually seen this. I really don't like uncapped donathons. Unless they have an ultimate cap at the end. But like, I don't really like when donathons go on for like 5 months. Well, what do you guys think? This is my personal preference as a viewer, by the way. No hate, no hate. I agree, what's the point? I agree. I see some people with 600 hours and it's like, what is even the point? You'll never do that. Everyone talks about September, but nobody cares about Domtember. Ew! Is it even donathon after 5 months? I feel like 1 month is kind of max. Maybe. And even then it's pretty long. But shorter donathons are becoming more common. And I think those are a bit cooler. I was happy with, if you don't know, I did a donathon a few months ago. And I did 1 week where I did a normal stream every day. And I also did ASMR every day at the end as a second stream. And I was pretty happy with what I did for that. I feel like that worked nicely. I feel like that was a good structure. Mew popped off. Mew, what is a prime sub? A prime sub is a free sub you can get if your Twitch account is connected to your Amazon Prime. Smiles. You got all that merch with the profits that's floating next to you. Yeah, guys, if you haven't already, Miwa, what is thrown? If you haven't already, please check out my merch. I have it pinned in both chats. There's 6 more weeks, I think. Almost 5 weeks left for pre-orders. Just a reminder. I also hear that's Patreon. Guys, I'm gonna strangle you all. Get your merch before it's gone. Yeah. What if they liked it? A lot of people would. I know that. Where's the fancy thing? You're gross. Let me finish my tea. I only have 1 more gulp. What kind of tea? It's a throat coat. It tastes a lot like licorice. It's not very yummy, but it has like... It sounds so gross, but I think one of the ingredients is slippery elm. It sounds so yucky, but I guess maybe it's good. Throat what? Coat. C-O-A-T. I know goat and coat sound the same when I say it, but... do they sound different in American? No, they sound the same. What's the throat goat? Like the goat of the animal, the throat? What? The throat of the animal, the goat. Obviously. Are you implying it would be something else? It goes bah. I wish I was a sheep. Do you know? When Miwa was being born, Miwa almost made herself a sheep. I wanted to be a sheep, but then I was born a bunny, so now I have to live life as a bunny. You would be such a good sheepy, but I'm glad you are a bunny. Yeah, I think I would be a good sheepy too. And I have experience with sheepies. I used to look after sheepies, so I feel attached to them. White sheep or wild bunny? Yeah, I just really like white. If Miwa was a sheep, I would have made a coat out of Miwa. What the hell? Sheep are cute, but goats scare me because of the eyes. Yeah, goats are a little bit scary, but that's because I think they have like satanic symbolism, right? They're used as demonic symbolism, so it becomes maybe they become scarier because of it. Sanest Miwa of who? Who? Oh, the one that wants to make me a coat. Yeah. I'd be a good coat. I'd keep you warm. I'd cute. Cute. Miwa Sheep says bah instead of blah. There's a song I've been listening to lately, and the like rapper lady in it, she goes chair. And I say that. She's saying what? She's stealing my thing. She goes chair. She heard me say that and wrote it into her song. You know, you could really need a mod in here. People can be really aggressive. May I apply? No thanks. She must be a fan. Pog crazy. I think so too. You should sue. I don't want to sue because I like the song. Well, what are the words? The lyrics are crazy. It's like, freak me like they're in the one on this earth. She said, slut me out, oh slut me out. I don't know, I forgot the words. People being aggressive here is actually funny. I hope people aren't aggressive. I think my core Miwa community are cutie pies. I think we have a very good community. I'm very happy. I like that we can joke around with each other and poke fun at each other, but we can also have serious conversations and like thoughtful ones, like thought-provoking ones. We can also have vulnerable conversations and speak about, you know, like things we might be self-conscious of or whatever. Or we can have cute conversations. I like that we can do everything. Talk about our feelings. Oh no. That's my favorite thing to do. I'm a talker. Whenever Mezcal always comes home from work and she'll come and sit in my room. And I'll be like, how was work? How was your day? And then she'll be like, and then I'll be like, do you want to talk about it? Do you want to talk about it, Doctor? Thank you for the sub. Yeah. Thank you. I love talking about feelings. I need a Miwa therapist. I think I'd be a good therapist. The only problem is I think I would be bad at maintaining a professional relationship with people because I think I would care about them too much. It must be really hard to like, you know, you have to care about these people to like help them through whatever and like get them the right help. But you also can't care too much because then, you know, like you blur the lines between professionalism. I had a therapist for like 10 years. I basically grew up with her and I was very attached to her, and then You know, it was like one day, like, damn, sessions, therapy's over, and we never spoke again. And it's so weird because she's a very important person to me. You know, she like pretty much looked after me as I grew up, but then it's just gone like that. And when even though I'm still in school, smiles. When I left school in the future, she would definitely come to that, and she cried and gave me a hug. In the future, because it hasn't happened yet. Then thank you for the membership. And she was very special to me. She hid from me that she was a lesbian, though. I don't know why she hid this. I guess maybe... Okay, well, maybe that's a bit silly of me to say, because obviously there's still some stigmatism around being gay. So maybe she wanted to hide that in like a professional environment. But as a kid, why would I care? Why would it be relevant? No, because she'd be like, I went with my husband, for example. You know, like, she would be like, oh, I went on holiday with my husband, blah, 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 blah. But you could have just said wife. She wanted to leave you LGBTQ questioning. What? But yeah, I guess if it's your job, maybe it's just better to be safe than sorry. Sadly. But personally, I never cared. I actually preferred the fact she was a lesbian. I thought it suited her. It made a lot of sense when I found out she was a lesbian. Miwa, I hope you feel better soon. Thank you. Don't worry, I'm recovering. Just having a chill day with my Miwa. How did you find out? She was actually best friends with one of my classmates' lesbian mom. So they were like lesbian besties. Speedy recovery for you. Thank you. I already feel a lot better. Sadly, these things are kind of just a waiting game. You know, you kind of just gotta take it easy. What's this song? Which song? The situation where all the hot ladies pop up in my DMs someday has got to start. Good luck. Nowadays, I hear that some therapists did them. I think it's important to find the right therapist for you. You can't just like get a therapist and expect it to be perfect. I think you gotta probably try a few. Yeah. Sorry, I'm kind of congested. It's like a light guitar. You mean my BGM? My BGM is custom. It's my Miwa BGM. Leon knows I'm not snotty. Congested. original BM? Yeah, it's my original BM. I have BGM. Does it have an official name? Not yet. I have 3 BGMs, so I need to name them. Original BM? I can't. Well, what does BM mean? Does BM mean something bad? Bad manners? Who says that? Big Matthew? Ew! Ew, I use your stupid niche references. It means bad manners in gaming. I've never heard that before. BM is bad manners in card games. When your opponent is rude, it's called BM. Like when you're winning, but you're just playing with your losing opponent. BM. You guys BM me all the time. Mew does a lot of BM and rage baiting. When have I rage baited? Give me one example. Toying with your opponent is def BM. But then, what if it's a girl? I feel like if it was a girl, it wouldn't be called BM. It'd be called being a messy guy. You rage bait mezcal every day. And? What about it? You guys would die if you were mezcal. If you had to put up with what mezcal put up with, you would die. Like when you're at the end of the back of hell stage and you BM the person behind you. Well, actually, that's not bad manners. That's good manners. That's GM. Because what if you wait at the end? What you're doing is you're actually stopping the timer from multiplying faster. So you're actually GMing. I hope that picks up. Wow, that player is so BM. Nah, she's just Mesukaki. I need to play more games that I can be Gaki in. I need to have an outlet for that part of me. Instead, Roblox takes up my whole day. Oh, my body is so achy. I feel like I've been bruised all over. You should play Ace Attorney. Objection, Des. That's from that game, right? That manga that you said you liked still hasn't got any new English translations. No! Gives you massage. Ew. Play Minecraft and do stuff to Mio's house. I played Minecraft with Mezcal once, and a group of our friends from school, and one of them she was really scared. She was really scared of the Minecraft witches. I don't know why she was scared of Minecraft witches so badly. So what I did was I had a Discord bot join our call, and I played like a loop of the witch like ambient noise, and she was freaking out. She was getting so stressed, and she was like, guys, please come check my room. Come check my room. Because we all had a big house with different rooms. And then she was like, come check it, please. There must be a witch. And then she, blah, blah, blah. She found out it was the audio looping. And then next time we played, it happened again. And she was like, ha, Miwa, I know it's just the audio. You won't scare me this time. But what I'd actually done was I trapped a witch under her floorboards. So when she checked if the bot was playing anything, she saw it wasn't. And then she tore apart the house trying to find it. It was very fun. And then with Mezcal's room, because we all had our rooms, there was me and 3 other girls. The girl I told you about with the witch, another girl, and then Mezcal. And in Mezcal's room, I turned it into... I turned it into a sex dungeon. But it just... I put like the pickles. I put the pickles and then I put candles. Thank you for the super. I'm okay. Thank you. And then I put the chains dangling from the ceiling. And then I think I made a banner with... I think I made 3 banners that said SEX. And put it... and put it above her bed. Ew, it's so gross. So yucky. What about the Mandachi piston machine? Well, actually, in the basement of the house we actually built a strip club. We built a strip club, and in the entrance there was a piston with a sheep. And then there was in the strip club there was like different poles and stuff. And we would always play is it Pony? From Magic Mike, the womp 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 womp, that one. And we would also play birthday sex. We would play that song. And then we all changed our skins to be like weird gimpy ones. Ah, those were the days. Such a lewd kid. Yeah, maybe not appropriate for our age, but it was funny. Was it your first world? It was our first time playing together. Pretty much first and only, really. It was fun though. It was on a public server, and then one day we logged in and everything was just gone. Like the server was wiped or something. It was very sad, and then that killed it. And even though I told you the non-wholesome things, we had wholesome things. Like we had a fire pit outside, and we had like a little like, what was it called? Like a little like gazebo thing around it with plants, and it was so beautiful. And we would all sit by the fire and we would just talk. We would sit by the fire every night and then just talk to each other. And then when the sun came up, we would, you know, go to our mining or whatever. Now that person you bullied has to do rich exposure therapy. I think I already did that for her. Sadly, I'm in contact with the witch girl, but the other one not so much. I know I could contact them. Do you guys have friendships like that? Like, we were so close, and then nothing bad happened. Like, really nothing bad happened. And I know if I interacted with them, they would be nice and I would be nice to them. But then it just stops, and then I feel like, yeah, I feel a bit guilty about it. No, but like nothing bad happened. I know that's just kind of what life is, though. I don't interact with people, so it happens a lot. Yeah, me too. I'm really bad for like making conversations. I also just don't. Look, I just like don't reply or I don't say anything. Like the witch girl, I cannot believe we're calling her the witch girl. The witch girl moved away, and whenever she comes back, she always asks to meet up, and I pretty much always say no. Just because I feel awkward, but like, I should say yes. But like, I don't, you know, like I have no harsh feeling, you know, like there's really no bad blood. I guess I just feel I'm very shy. I'm very shy, and for me to have friendships, I needed to be with like a raging extrovert that holds my hand and guides the way. She's probably doing it because she needs company. No, she's super social. She's super social. Don't worry. Don't worry about her. I can't initiate a conversation. Yeah, and even though they were like my best friends for so many years, I guess I just feel a bit awkward. If we were speaking face to face, it wouldn't be bad, but like, I don't know, over text, I feel like I'm a bad texter. Farewell soon, Bunny. Thank you. I thought you were gonna say Extreme Rage Beta. No. We were cheeky together. Let me have a little breakfast bar. I've had a lot of different close friends through the years. Sometimes it's just not meant to be, but like it was meant to be, and I know we could still be friends if we spoke. Do you know what I mean? But I guess that's just life, and everyone goes their separate ways. But I feel sad about it sometimes. Sorry, I'm eating. Are you feeling okay? Yeah, I just need a little bit of nutrient. There. I bought a bass Miwa. Will you join my band as the vocalist? No, I want to join as the guitarist. But congrats on buying one. That's super cool. I hope you like it. I hope you like it. How's your day going? It's going good, thank you. I'm happy that we're hanging out. I'm a little sleepy. Sleepy recovery body, just achy. Achy poopy. But time will heal all. I made a pizza from scratch again yesterday. Did you put toppings on it this time? Why are you answering everyone but me? What? I just answered you. Hello? The last thing I said was answering your question. I put pepperoni on. Yummy. Should put peppers. Oh my god, someone posted the yummiest picture of pizza I've ever seen in the Discord server. I wanted it so bad. Wait, let me finish this last bite. I'm getting hungry now. Wow, that pizza looks yummy! I made pizza recently, I'm gonna go flex. What did you put on it? My dream pizza has pepperoni, peppers, a little bit of onion, little bits, pineapple, and sweet corn. Rate my pizza. An extra pepperoni. 6 out of 10. Red and green, yeah. Pineapple's a 4 out of 10. 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Yeah, I know. You can put that on half. Yeah, let's go half and half. What are you having on your half of the pizza? I never eat a full pizza anyway, so getting half and half is probably best. I want Miwa on my pizza. I don't know. Ew! I just imagined being sat in a pile of tomato sauce. I don't want it. I think this is my first chat. I saw the Glue Hire TikTok. I love it. Welcome! Thank you for chatting. Rest in peace, Haru Uwawa. Margarita, ew. Mushroom jalapenos, light barbecue. Oh yeah, barbecue sauce is good. Grilled chicken and pineapple. I don't like mushrooms, but that sounds yummy. That sounds like a new drawing idea. No, it does not. Don't you bathe in tomato sauce if you were sprayed by a skunk? I've never seen a skunk. I don't think they live here. I've never seen a skunk and I've never smelt a skunk. You have a surprisingly eccentric favorite pizza for a picky girl. Really? I think that's like my dream pizza. I've never had that pizza, but I imagine it would be nice. The pizza you mentioned is literally what I buy every time. I like a tiny bit of creme fraiche. Ooh, so fancy. I have skunk videos on my channel. Well, my other channel. Are you a big fan of skunks? Eccentric sounds pretty normal to me, except maybe the pineapple. I love skunks, they're so cute. I really don't know anything about skunks. Have you guys smelled them? Do they actually smell that bad? Greg's Pizza. Bro's been to the UK for 3 days and thinks she knows about Greg's. Skunk smell is kind of like rotten eggs and weeds. Ew. There's a video of a mommy skunk and like 5 baby skunks following her. Cute! I've smelled them on road trips. That was just you. You were smelling yourself. I'm never getting my mac and cheese again. Ew, I didn't even know they did mac and cheese. Yeah, I would not trust that. That sounds like a trip to the bathroom. I found some baby skunks in the woods. Cute. Really bad, but driving through cities in the US, you have to play the skunk or weed guessing game. You know, I told you that one of my neighbors, one of the neighboring houses, like people move in and out really often. Someone that moved in recently is, I don't know even what you would call it, a weed addict. Like, they smoke 24/7 and it like fills the house, like, cause you know the houses are right next to each other. If the windows are open, it makes my house stink. It's horrible. It's such like an overwhelming smell. Miwa, I know nothing about Greg's. How would you rate their food? I think Greg's is yummy. Greg's is yummy. It's very cheap as well. Greg's is very much like, oh, you're in town and you want something to eat as you do your errands. That's what Greg's is. Like, oh, you want a little light lunch as you walk about? I don't really know. I don't really eat many things on the menu there. I like the sausage rolls, but the sausage rolls need to be cold. They're better cold. I hate addicts. I don't smell the weed anymore, but it was actually the worst when they were in. Yeah, I don't really mind the smell too much, to be honest. Like, if I smell it once, it's not, it's like whatever. But yeah, the neighbor smokes like constantly. Which is pretty yucky. Do you like Marmite? I've never tried it. I feel like I wouldn't like it though. My absolute favorite food when I go to Australia is meat pies and sausage rolls. Wow, I didn't even know they were a thing in Australia. Weed is pretty epic. Sorry about your neighbor. Hey, I'm not hating on smoking weed. I'm just hating on I don't want to smell it all day. I should probably go IRL. I haven't moved since I joined stream. What do you have to do today? Has Miwa smoked weed? No? I actually got a reed cookie last month. There was a snickerdoodle. I want to try a snickerdoodle so much. I want to try a snickerdoodle so badly. It's crazy that you mentioned that because I was Googling snickerdoodles like 2 days ago. I want to try one so bad. She totally has. Well, now I feel like I have to clarify or you're gonna accuse me of being naughty. I gotta shower, get some documents together to upgrade my ID to allow me to fly. Where are you flying? I used to make snickerdoodles all the time. I was so addicted. Snickerdoodles? I feel like they were in every TV American show. Just to my sisters, you got this. Go shower and report back. I'm starting a new movement called Shower for Miwa. Shower for Miwa. They were definitely a Max and Ruby Seville at some point. What is Max and Ruby? I shower every day before stream. Really? I shower every day before bed. But I've kind of been daydreaming about becoming a morning showerer. What do you think? Which do you think is more superior? Bedtime or morning? I showered an hour ago, but I'll shower again for Miwa. No, you already did your shower for Miwa. Morning. Bedtime. I thought more people preferred morning. Morning showers are nice. I don't think there's a better one. I couldn't stand going to bed without a shower. I got long hair, so I can't shower before bed. But you shouldn't wash your hair every time you shower. Just shower twice a day. I feel... I think I would like a morning shower because then it like wakes you up and makes you feel ready for the day. But my night shower is a part of my bedtime routine, you know? So like when I shower, then I go to bed. You know, that's like how my brain gets in the zone for bedtime. Whoa. Morning shower is more functional. Evening shower is more comfy. True. Showering before sleeping is also really nice. Yeah, I think because I struggled with the bedtime routine for so long, showering is now like the indicator of the start of that routine, you know. But I would maybe I should just shower twice. Maybe that's the answer. I just take it midday, not gonna lie. That's nice too. Sometimes, on an evening, everybody knows me as a stressy girl. if I find myself getting too anxious or, you know, like too overthinky or too frustrated or whatever, sometimes I just go take my shower early. Because I feel like taking a shower is like... Does anyone else feel this way? I feel like you're like taking yourself away from the world, you know? Because it's like, okay, this is like dedicated time that I'm not doing anything else. I'm just like in my own little bubble, not thinking, cleaning my body. So I think it can be good to like give your brain a little break. Showering is annoying, it's wasting time. Sometimes I definitely feel that way. Not every day showering is nice, but but on those days I take comfort in knowing that you can shower in as fast as like 10 minutes. Especially if you're someone who struggles to build like a self-hygiene routine. Or even if, you know, you're someone who's like busy or, you know, you don't want to waste time or whatever. Showering can feel really annoying, but like, I think it's one of those things that feels a lot bigger than it is. Like, you can shower in 5 minutes if you really, really wanted to. And 5 minutes is nothing. But it's good for your body and you're gonna smell nice and you're gonna look good. So... I'm sure you have 5 little minutes. My brother is so brainwashed he bought waterproof earbuds for the shower because he can't go 10 minutes not being entertained. Wow, that is so bad. Maybe... No, actually... I retract that statement. If I lived in a house, like a family house, I'm role-playing here, that had loud other people in it, maybe I would do that. Because then you can like zone out, you know, if they're being loud. I was thinking last night of... If any of you don't know, I did an April Fool's ASMR where I did mommy ASMR. And like, haha, joke because I'm not mommy. And then I was thinking, what can I do this year for Halloween, for April Fool's? And this is as I was falling asleep, so it was like my last thoughts. And then I was like, haha, what if I do, what if I do an ASMR where it's like, haha, making my family do ASMR for you, and then like I do the intro for the stream, and then it's like 2 hours of silence, and then I come back and I say thank you for coming. Thank you for coming today. Hope you had a good time. Don't spoil. It's okay. You guys will forget before then. To be fair, I want waterproof earbuds too because I kind of want to see what it's like to feel the water while listening. That does sound nice. That does sound nice. I listen to podcasts usually when I'm in the shower. But yeah, I can't hear them super well over the water because I don't have a speaker. But sometimes I like that. I like that I don't focus on the words, you know, just like mumble mumble. I once almost showered with earbuds on. I forgot I had it in and I was listening to Miwa ASMR. Yeah. Me when I lie. Me when I lie for Miwa's approval. after Miwa. Pat me, pat me. Pan me. Tisk not lie. Tisk not true. Miwa plays videos while in the shower. No. I play podcasts like an elegant girl. And I listen to elegant girly podcasts. There's pretty much only one I listen to. I either listen to the podcast. This is order of most likely. Listen to the podcast. But I shower more than there are episodes releasing, so I can't listen to it every time. So I will shower in silence, and you know, just exist and take things slow. Or I will listen to music, like cue songs, but that's very rare. The music I like, I think is a bit... I don't really want to listen to music in the shower all the time, so that's pretty rare. What podcast? I don't know if you guys would like it. It's called... it's called Anything Goes with Emma Chamberlain. Emma Chamberlain was like... is like a YouTuber influencer. I never really liked her until more recently, but I like her podcasts. It's kind of just like girly nonsense. I don't know. It's like nothing too deep, but I like that she doesn't get too loud. There was another girl's podcast that I used to listen to, but she would like get too loud, and I didn't like it. Very normie. Hell yeah. Like, let me read you her last one. Her last episode is called Body Skincare and Kombucha. Things I like right now. The previous one is Expectation versus Reality. The previous one, Overthinking Advice Session. I don't know. It's just nice to listen to something. It's just something to put on. Sounds like a Miwa podcast. I do not think I would like kombucha. I've never tried it. Have you guys tried it? Kombucha looks so freaky. The first time I saw kombucha was in America, and I feel like I haven't seen it since. I was so surprised when I went to like the supermarkets in America. They have like whole sections of kombucha. It's pretty boring. I just can't get over like the fermented part. I think it's disgusting. Hey, you should be in the shower. There are a wide variety of kombucha. Really? It tastes like drinking dirty dishwater. Maybe there are different flavors. Does anyone like kombucha? I feel like I saw everyone say ew. Yogurt is fermented, it's no different. Yeah, but I'm stupid. I'm stupid with weak mental. And high IQ. Apparently you can be dangerous because some people will try to ferment it at their own home. Ooh. This is the first time I'm hearing the word kombucha. What if we're gaslighting and it doesn't exist? What if we're all role-playing right now? Stupid and high IQ don't go together. Yeah, they do. Mom. I hate that I can't speak whilst I'm eating. I hope you feel better, Mia. Thank you. By the way, I stopped using Tresemme after you told me to. Wow, what do you use now? I like kefir water more than kombucha. I've never heard of that, so I probably said it wrong. A brand called Fuller Thicker Hair. I don't know if I know that one. Ever since my piece was mentioned, my stomach has been rumbling for food. Can you move your forehead back to check the temperature? Yeah. I read that so freaking wrong, but yeah, I'll move it back for you. Well, now what? You can see my eyes? Is no one gonna say? No one's gonna say how beautiful I look? I'm waiting. I recently started using Way. I never know how to say that brand, but I've used it before. It's nice. Beautiful eyes. Yippee! What if I make them? Yeah. No. What if I make them dizzy? I'm so sick. I'm so sick, infected with where I live. I feel my simpometer has been too high lately, but you look very pretty. It's simping. I'm gonna beat you up. Saying something nice to me isn't simping. I feel like simping doesn't exist in the VTuber sphere. I wanna have my cracker. 1 second. Nom nom. Nom nom. That song started playing in my head too. It's a good song. It definitely is simping. No, it's not. Calling things simping is toxic, guys. Saying something nice to someone isn't simping. It's called saying something nice to someone. And everyone should do this in their lives. I'm sick. I'm so sick. It's toxic, but I think it disqualifies the term we made called simping. Yeah, but people use it wrong. People will be like, I hope this isn't simping, but you look nice today. No, that's not simping. That's just very nice of you to say. Thank you. You like my spiral eyes? Maybe I should sweat to really rake in the sympathy. Yeah. Oh no, she's gonna die. She has Ligma now. Shut up. What the frick? I'll send my simps after you. Ligma balls. She said the thing. She said the thing. Coughing baby. Hi, welcome. Hello. Did you like my bit with that person earlier, by the way? I was doing a silence bit. Why can't I type lick my balls? Because that's freaking gross. A silent what? A silent bit. Coughing bunny versus middle-aged man. I'll have you know, a lot of Miwas aren't actually middle-aged. Yeah. You didn't know that, did you? The average Miwa is aged 24 to 30, I think. Mia? Joke's on you, I'm 34. Hey, I said most Miwas. Did you take the wrong pill? No. I took the right one. Middle-aged guys are the least likely to die from most causes. That's a long range, but yes, I qualify in that range. Really? You're old as hell. I wonder if there's an 80-year-old Miwa. If there was, I wish him well. Them well, sorry. So inappropriate of me to assume a Miwa was being born. Kono Kusugaki-da. Okay. Mr. Josie. Was that a tummy rumble? I think it was my throat. I think my tummy picks up. Guys, stop speaking Japanese. 67-year-old here. Don't lie. Can you read hiragana and katakana? Yeah, but apparently I can't read it fast enough for people in chat to be impressed with it, so don't even test me. Hashtag traumatized. I'm considering going to language school in Japan, guys. What do you think about this? It wouldn't be for like over a year, don't worry. Gotta save up. But I'm thinking maybe I will do it. Hog crazy. Would you become an English teacher? Probably. But I don't want to. Do it while you are young and able to. Yeah, that's what my thought process is. Because as I mentioned before, Mezcal, who I currently live with, my roommate, she wants to get a house with her boyfriend in 2 years-ish, because Mezcal's older than me. She also has like a long-term boyfriend and like a good job. So she's a lot more settled in life than I am. So she wants a house in like 2 years. But that's my roommate. So what am I gonna do? And Mezcal said that I would always have a place at her house, but you know, like I kind of need to live my own life. And something I've been very bad for is, oh my god, I feel this is gonna accidentally get deep. I've never really been someone that like has thought about what I want. You know, because I've kind of been on survival mode for so long that I kind of just did whatever. And like, you know, I moved to this place where I live now, and the only reason I moved here is because Mezcal is here. Instead of like making my own choices, you know, whereas like this is somewhere that Mezcal chose to move to because she likes it, you know? Like I need to think what I want in life, and I think it doesn't really help that my number one goal in life is to be loved. That's kind of all I really want in life. And then when I think of what I want, it pretty much all revolves around that. So then I find it hard to think of like aspirations, but you know, I need aspirations. But I just want to be loved. So I've been thinking a little bit more about it, because you know, 2 years isn't that much time. Even though I could 100% live with Mezcal still, you know, it's not that I won't be able to. It's more that like, damn, like, what should I do with my life? You know, I don't really know. So then I thought maybe I'll go to a language school for a year. Maybe I think about it. Because I like going to other countries. I don't see myself being happy here long term, but because I don't really have anything here apart from Mezcal, so yeah. I've been thinking about it a bit more, and I think maybe that's a nice next step. And I'm very young, so if there is ever a time to do these silly mistakes, then it should be whilst I'm young and have no commitments, right? And Mezcal said I will always have you know, because something that's scary for me that maybe not a lot of you relate to is that I don't have, I know I've already said it, but like oh, welcome raiders, thank you for the raid, welcome. How was your stream? Blah 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 blah. I enjoy listening to you talk about this. I've had a lot of similar thoughts at the moment. Sorry, I want to read some chat statements. My goal is in 5 years to have graduated med school and learned Korean and save money to make my own medical practice office. Wow, that is such a cool goal. But something I've been a bit worried about is I don't have anything to ever fall back on. You know, I don't have like a family home. I don't have you know, like if I left the country, like all of me has left the country, you know? I don't have, like, if it goes wrong, I don't have like family I can come back and like crash with. But Mezcal very kindly reassured me that when she gets her home will be that place for me. Ooh, I love Mezcal so much. So yeah, that was nice reassurance. So then I think that gave me the confidence to think maybe more like, well, okay, if I don't have to worry about that, what should I go do? And then, if you don't know, I was a nanny in Norway for over a year. And I really liked that. Even though I had a bad time, I really love seeing the world. I think that is one of my favorite things ever. I love traveling. I'm from Norway. Hello. Yeah, I lived in Norway for a year. Now that I'm nervous, I forgot all of Norwegian. Fisk? You remember? Yeah, I taught my chat Fisk. So yeah, I'm considering it. Like an au pair, yeah. Like an au pair. I always say nanny because not a lot of people know what au pair is, so it's basically just easier to say. Nanny? Shut your mouth. What happened to the Miwa compound where you were going to become the leader of? Oh, we didn't have enough funding. But yeah, I think I'm pretty seriously considering language school. Maybe. And I have a lot of fears about like... I've lived a very chaotic life already, you know, that hasn't really had like any stability. So something that really freaks me out is that the concept of things like not being permanent. Like, you know, for example, if I went to a language school, but that's only 1 year, what do I do after? And then I'm like, Miwa, this is just life, and that's okay, and this has happened to everyone. And I've been consuming a lot of content where people kind of just talk about their lives, and so many people do crazy stuff, you know. So many people are like, and then I went to China for a year, and it's like, why the hell did you go to China for a year? How did you do that? And then it's like, wait, like that's just life. That's just life. Go do that if you can, obviously. And I can do that, so I should probably go do that. Coming from Southeast Asia, the concept of au pair is still a mystery to me. That's because Southeast Asians are usually the au pairs. There's a good chance you'll figure that out during the time in Japan. Yeah! And it's something I've always wanted, so like I should just go do it, right? But don't worry, this will not happen for at least over a year. I gotta save up, it's pretty expensive. Please check out my Patreon! Please check out my Patreon! Ganbarimasu! You're gonna Nihongo, yeah. Basically, and then nobody in chat will make fun of me. But also, side work. Side note. Even though I have these plans, I would never... that doesn't mean I don't have plans to be here as Miwa, obviously. Miwa is pretty much who I am, so I wouldn't... It wouldn't be like, bye guys. It would just be... I would still be here, basically. If you want to watch me, then I will still be here. And I've always thought, even if... not that I like thinking about this, but, you know, VTubing is pretty new. Unless anybody wants to be, like, woke to me, and they're like, actually, we were the first VTuber. Okay, sorry. VTubing is pretty new as a form of content creation. So I guess it's... I guess you could say this about any form of content creation, but it's like, you know, you don't know what the scene will look like in 10 years from now. Like, will people still be... I should take off the dizzy eyes, sorry. Will people still be VTubers? Like, you know, what will be like that? And I've always thought in, like, an extreme situation like that, I still don't think I would ever want to stop what I do. Like, I still think I would like to make ASMR, and I'd still like to, like, do everything I currently do, no matter what. So, I think that's a comforting thought. For me, that this isn't temporary enjoyment. I think these are all things that I would enjoy forever. I bet people will still be VTubers in the future, but I think a VTuber won't be as special of a category for a regular streamer. Yeah. Grah! So scary. Oh, sorry, I kind of yapped about Juju. But yeah, it's kind of been on my mind a lot. You know, like I said, the only thing I pretty much want in life is... I want someone to be like, Miwa, I'm a good person, I want to marry you, and let's live here and live happy lives. But then I realized I can't just sit around waiting for that to happen. I need to, even though that is what I want, I need to work out what else I want and to become like a real person, you know? You know? That's basically all of me words. I think you guys would get sick of me. Do you know how grumpy I am when I wake up? Mezcal doesn't like waking me up because of how grumpy I get. I'm a sleepy, grumpy girl. Not possible to be sick of you. Maybe. But do you thump sometimes? My feet don't touch the floor here, so kinda hard to thump. Depending on how I'm sat. Asking Mezcal to train me how to wake Miwa. One time she had to wake me up for a doctor's appointment. And it was so scary. She came into my room and she was shaking me. And I'm normally a very, very light sleeper. Like super, super light. I guess that was like the only time I've ever been a heavy sleeper. Must have been in deep sleep. And she had to like shake me. And then And then when I woke up, it made me jump and I screamed because someone was by my bed. Who is that? Miwa, I'm gonna wash the dishes and make chicken curry. Yummy! I want curry. I hope you feel better. Thank you. Speaking of mezcal, she's at her boyfriend's tonight. Being woken up feels bad word. I'm also grumpy when making her. Gow gow. You're pretty amazing, Miwa. What? I'm just a regular guy. I'm just a regular little bunny. Yeah. But a female voice, no, had to be male for you. I'm a little bit sleepy though. Sleepy. Hi Mia, why do you have pregnancy test in your mouth? Because my mouth is pregnant. Ooh. With 2 tonsils. Yo, congrats! Yay! Congratulations, thank you. It's kicking. Ew! I'm imagining my tonsils like being pregnant belly. It's a twin! They're in their own tonsils. Who's the father? It was asexual reproduction. That's kind of what tonsil stones are. Not really. Tonsil stones can be like soft little random stuff. What are you joining? Exclamation point daily pion. What are you joining? I'm scared. Daily pion. Pion, 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 pion. Pion, 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 pion. Do you know, I almost got so depressed the other day that I almost started solo leveling season 2. Almost. Luckily, I didn't reach those extremes. Cause I'm back in this game. That would have made you more depressed, true. But I've gotta see it through, you know? I've gotta see the end. So I will have to watch it at some point. I'd be worried when you start watching English dubs. Ew. Never. I've had my candle burning this whole time. Let me put it out. What's wrong with solo leveling? It's just a joke. Just a joke. Nothing. Wait, you got tonsils? Everybody has tonsils, you silly. Happy Reddit chapter of the peak of its hype. And the time it was a lot of fun. Hey, now you're lying. I'm not lying. Everybody has tonsils. Yours just might be little. Solo leveling was terrible. I really enjoyed the first few episodes. of season 1. I thought it was very intriguing. I left my candle burning all night and woke up to an empty candle in a dry throat. No, don't do that. You could have woken up to a burned down house. Don't do that. Be careful, please. That is very dangerous. You shouldn't leave your candle burning for more than like an hour. I do it for several hours sometimes, but that's bad of me. If the house burned down, I didn't think they would have woken up. Well, they could have. Episode 1 and 2 are an okay anime with potential. It becomes a completely different and awful anime after that. Cause I'm back in this game, so let's go. The number of manhwa clones after it concluded is insane. Like 30 series of the exact same looking dude, setting, and story. I think that's just inevitable when any sort of thing becomes popular. Yeah, I got an email that my order is being prepared. Your order for what? Your order for what? Your merch? Really? Sugoi. Damn. That is exciting. That is very exciting. How crazy. Hurry up, factories, print those Miwa out for me. I'm sure they're trying their best. Chichi patiti, thank you. Thank you. The order is rabid, pog crazy. Tippy, I love Tippy. I was looking at some Godshisa figures recently. I watch Solo Leveling when I wanna fall asleep. Guys, stop being evil haters. Stop being evil little haters. I'd rather solo leveling my IRL. What does that mean? I'm still sad my figures are stuck in Japan because I live in the US. Yes! I forgot all about that. I feel so bad for you. Which figures are you missing? Okay, sorry, I love solo leveling. It's the best anime. After a few drinks, I almost ordered more Miwa merch, but I caught myself. Please be careful. Please hide your card if that's what happened. I have an Alice from Nikkei figure on hold. No! I hope you get it soon. I haven't had a new figure in so long. In so long. There's one that I'm eyeing up secondhand, but one of my favorite illustrators has a lot of figures she's been releasing, and then I thought, oh, that would be so cool if I collected them all. But she's kind of releasing too many, where it's like, really, like. I can't keep up with that. 2026, the Hina dress figure arrives, right? I think so. Can we guess who the illustrator is? Rurudo. I have one figure of hers. It's a very basic one though. And her figures are usually like $300 each, and even just in the like the pre-order stage right now, she has like 7, you know? So it's like, oh. Well, I didn't think I would keep up with them. Yeah, I never got to say I absolutely love the new redesign. Bangs covering your eyes is so adorable. Well, thank you. Yeah, I'm really proud of this design too, and I'm so happy I did it myself. Can I gas myself up a little bit? I think maybe it's one of my favorite Vtuber looks ever. Can I say that? I think it's perfect. It's very well balanced and it's beautiful. I got hit with an $80 tariff yesterday from Hololive merch I ordered back in 2024. Holy moly. You can let it be true. I'm really glad that everybody enjoys it as well. I'm in the process of designing my next outfit. It won't be around until next year at least. But honestly, after making this outfit, I feel like I can't beat it, which is kind of depressing. I feel like nothing I design will be more peak than this, and I'm struggling with it. She reached endgame. Yeah, don't be disappointed, guys. Don't be disappointed with my next outfit, please. Even longer bangs. Yeah, I just become a ball of hair. I have 2 toggles. I'm either like a ball of hair, and then my other toggle is I'm fully bald. That's what my next outfit will be. I don't think outfits have to compete. Anything new will be exciting. Yeah. I'm a little bit nervous because I've already said this, but I'm thinking of going for like darker colors for my next outfit. Just to switch it up a little bit. But I'm kind of nervous to do that because it's like, would all of my branding become void? I don't know. Be my managers. What do you think? Dark sounds pretty cool. I think like one dark outfit would be nice. I think it would be cool. But then like my logo wouldn't match me suddenly. Or is that okay for all outfits? Do you know what I mean? Maybe gradient hair. I have gradient hair already. As long as you have white hair, the branding stays nice. Yeah. It means you can change your background to light mode. True! My professional opinion is that Miwa is pretty. Mwah! Miwa, press gradient parrying now. I can't. A lot of streamers have dark modes for their normal models. Yeah. Choo 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 choo. Choo 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 choo. Wow. By the way, I saw some other streamer got a dark side of... What? A dark side of you? Is that your cooler older sister? That was your mom. Miwa, since I wasn't able to see that on the stream, were you able to beat Renoir? No! And I'm really sad that I didn't beat him. I I think if I kept at it, I definitely could have. I was getting into a good pace with it. We were getting close. But, because that was so soon after being sick, I don't know. I was just a bit poopy, you know. Hello Mia, I hope you recover soon. I'm not much of an ASMR person, but I really like yours. Thank you! Thank you for the super. That's very sweet. I hope... that makes me happy, thank you. And if you're not an ASMR person, I also have non-ASMR stuff, Blish. Yeah, I like my ASMR too. I'm pretty picky with ASMR, but I like what I make. Yesterday's ASMR stream is probably a personal favorite of mine. I really like that sound, and I like that I kept it up for so long. I like simple, like fuzzy, cozy sounds. So I think I really liked yesterday's. Well, listen to today, so lovely. Well, I hope you like it. Don't worry, your flu will get better. Have some soup. I want soup so badly. I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about making soup for so long. How do your arms or hands feel after 2 hours of tapping? I have a really bad wrist from just past stuff. So my left hand is really weak. My left hand kind of hurt a little bit. But it's not that bad. Your ASMR streams are amazing. I passed out on my keyboard yesterday. Be careful. Listen to them in the comfort of your bed. No, I was listening. Oh! Oopsie, oopsie. Thank you for listening. That's one of the best compliments when someone isn't into something but likes when you do it. Yeah! I listen to so much ASMR and Miwa says the best I've ever seen. Not simping, by the way. Thank you. I like the scratchies. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I was thinking of doing scratchies next time, like a scratchies focused one. Maybe. I don't know. But thank you. So sweet, everyone. I'm glad I can help and make you feel better. Yeah, sometimes I wish that I could almost like take my voice. This sounds so narcissistic. I wish I could take my voice and put a voice filter on it so it wasn't my voice. And then I could listen to ASMR that I really like because I made it, but it's not me, so I don't feel weird about it. Restarting a super chat chain. No. Thank you for the super. I was listening to it earlier and it really helped me relax after a workout session. Wow, good job working out today. You help the world just by existing. Ooh, thank you. Kyle, thank you for the super. Choo-choo. Choo. Bless. I like the blowing air. Yes, I really like air blowing too. Figale, thank you for the membership. Kills you. I'm really excited for you guys to hear my Elden Ring ASMR on Thursday. My new video. I feel like it turned out really nicely. It is a slightly different voice though. Cause I wanted to capture the fear vibe. excited for that one. I really don't like, whenever I like try record stuff, I hate talking. I only like whispering. And I hate talking, but you know, in like the roleplay scenarios, you kind of have to talk and then whisper to like convey closeness. Like in my your student catches you looking or whatever one, in that one I start off speaking and then whisper. But then, like, I'm always worried that what if people think the whole thing will be spoken? Because, like, what if they click off, you know, because they're like, this is just talking. I say, no, please wait. Please wait 2 minutes. Please wait 2 minutes and then it gets good. And my Elden Ring one is like that as well. It's like, wait, please, please stick around. It's worth it, I promise. Insane thumbnail, by the way. I don't know what you're talking about. Let me have a drink. Am I gonna put a disclaimer? I don't know. I feel like I should also hope that people have more than 1 minute's patience. Maybe. Hopefully there are people out there who understand Miwa ASMR. Thumbnail. The thumbnail for the Elden Ring one is really bad though, and I don't know how to make it better. ASMR thumbnails are hard. Cause I really hate the ASMR thumbnail trope of like image on right side and then there's like a random quote on the left side and the quote is like in super big writing and it says, "Tonight I want you." Or stuff like that. I really don't like that ASMR thumbnail style, but sadly it's what people click on. You should know that with Mr. B style that people don't really have patience. I know. I know. Do you think following the thumbnail meta has been helping your numbers? What is the thumbnail meta? If there is one, I definitely haven't been following it. And considering my numbers are like an all-time low, no. September is dead season for streaming. You're gonna see a lot of people probs not have as many viewers. But I'm also washed up and should just graduate. You're doing the 100% you will pass out and sleep title. Yeah, I will. Don't you ever say that again. Sorry. Mimo was inside of me. But isn't it September? Yeah, that's why Twitch does September. Because it's the quietest month, I think, for streaming. So then, if they do an event like September, it generates more revenue even in their down month. This ASMR will make you fall asleep in 0.0000 seconds. September. Now that it's autumn, I really want to do more cooking and baking, but the problem is I don't want to do the eating that comes after. I wish I could cook for someone. I could have sworn we were in October because of all the Halloween stuff I've seen everywhere. No, people just get excited. Why doesn't YouTube do a Memtember? Maybe they will one day. Give it to Mezcal. I don't think Mezcal... Mezcal's not even here. She's at her boyfriend's. Boo. Boo, boo. Boo, boo, boo. Stupid people in love. They had their anniversary last week. And he got her like a £500 hair styler thing. Wow. Congrats, guys. Congrats on your love. That's very heavy. Funny, funny. The Dyson one, yeah. The Dyson Airwrap. It's not a vacuum. It's made by the vacuum company, yeah. It like sucks your hair into it and then makes it nice. Just get a boyfriend. Yeah. From my bedroom that I sit in all day. Where are all the boys? Where are all the boys? And then literally anytime anyone approaches me in public, I'm like, ew, ew, don't speak to me, don't speak to me, don't speak to me, don't speak to me. And then if anyone actually does speak to me, I'll just go, yeah. Yeah, sorry, thanks. Yeah. Oh, I should just get a boyfriend forehead. Why? She's me for real, for real. They can come to your room. No, nobody understands me. I just don't think there's anyone out there who would understand me. Miwa, I understand you. Have you watched Legends of the Galactic Heroes? No, you haven't. So don't pretend to understand me. What if it's trash, Mia? I wouldn't know because I haven't watched it. No. Streaming is significantly closer to talking to yourself and talking to an audience despite actually having an audience. Yeah. Like, I think a lot of people think like, oh, you'd be good at speaking to other people because you speak all day. But like, no, I couldn't even speak to you guys. If you could speak back to me, that changes everything. I understand you enough to understand I don't understand you. Miwa's shy maxing. Shy maxing, but it's not even cute. Miwa wants a boyfriend who doesn't talk back. No, that would be the worst. Hi Miwa, hello. You're effectively on stage talking to 100 people right now. Yeah, except I can't see any of you and I can't hear any of you. And I'm just in the comfort of my bedsheet. The meet and greet at Dokumi went well. True, even though I had an early stage of tonsillitis. Miwa wants a boyfriend who gets rid of spiders. Of course. What else are boyfriends good for? It's not just boyfriend. I feel the same way about friends. Like, I just feel like I can't make friends because who is gonna like what I like? And what if they like anime but they have bad taste? I can't do that. I can't pretend to be interested. This is also a very bad habit I have. This is a very bad trait of mine. But I can't speak about things that I'm not interested in. It's a very bad trait of mine. I do genuinely wonder if I have autism. Mescal keeps telling me that I don't, but I don't know. I don't know, just things don't make sense to me. You did a test, didn't you? Brother, a Google test does not count. Maybe the rest of the world has autism and you're normal. True. True. I think talking about stuff you genuinely don't like and sounding genuinely interested is a difficult skill that people learn. I mean, you're autistic. Yeah, I think I just have crazy social anxiety, but it's kind of crazy when I think back to even being like 8 years old. I've always been super socially anxious. And I don't think the Vtuber scene helps with these feelings, to be honest, sometimes. Maybe it's just me or bad thoughts, but sorry, I'm reading chats and my brain is just not working. Vtubing made me realize I'm lonely. Yeah, me too. Me too. I feel more of it like in terms of other VTubers as well. Like, you know, for example, I'll like reply to all of these VTubers that I like, and they'll reply like, "Oh, Miwa, blah 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 blah," and then you know, I'm like, "Oh, that was nice," and then it's like, wait, they never comment on my stuff. And then I get in these like ruts where, and then I'm like, wait, nobody does that back to me. Nobody pops into my streams to say hello. Nobody does this or this or this. And then I realize that it's all very one-sided. And then I'm like, wait, am I just like a gigger loser? Do I just have some like rancid, awful vibe that nobody wants? Just because they don't comment doesn't mean they don't like you, Mia. Hey, but if this isn't one person, this is just my genuine VTuber experience. If I comment on their things and they reply to me in a nice way. I go into their stream and they're nice to me, blah blah blah. I even like send them things that remind me of them or whatever, blah blah blah. And then absolutely none of that is returned. I feel like it's pretty valid to start to feel bad. Except this isn't one person, this is more just every single person. This is more just the way all of my interactions go. And you know, if it's one person, you can think, oh, well, of course that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything, you know, people are busy, people do their own stuff, blah, 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 blah. But then, it's every single person I've ever tried to interact with. And then it gets to a point where I can't really, like, excuse it anymore, you know, because I'm like, wait. Nobody wants me. The only person who I haven't really felt that way with is Echo. Echo has been super, super sweet to me. Sorry, I'm reading chats. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a friendless loser freak forever. But I have my Miwas. Miwa love. Stop crying. That's my sweat toggle. No, it's not crying, it was sweat toggle. It was sweat toggle from being sick. I'm sorry. I don't see Miwa as a loser. Wow. Everyone else does. Going in, thank you for the membership. I think Miwa is a winner more. All I do is win, no matter what. Every time I step up in the building, everybody's hands go up. And they stay there. And they stay there, up, down, up, down, up, down. Maybe they are terrified of your divine presence. No. Give me names, Miwa. Who thinks you're a loser? What if they're not the ones to blame for thinking that way? What if I'm the one to blame for being the loser? If Miwas can't speak badly about themselves, then Miwa can't either. Nope, that's not how the rule goes, actually. That's not how it goes. I'm actually the only exception to everything I said. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. But even though I feel this way, I am the Hawu-Uwala of the Vtubing social scene. No matter how many times I feel like a sad, friendless, lonely loser, I will still keep trying to come across as friendly and support other cute girls. No matter how many times I feel knocked down. Miwa, take my energy. Transforms into vampire and bites you. Hum hum hum. Miwa is the type that needs positive affirmation every few minutes. Actually, relying on positive affirmations is very bad for you. Even Miwa knows that. Miwa, if you were a loser, I don't think I would be nearly every day on your Discord having ordered your merch pack with 100 more other fans of you. But, can you buy me? Hum, hum, hum. Hum, hum, hum. But what, Miwa? But. Don't understand me, guys. See? Yes, people are busy. Yes, maybe they're shy. Yes, maybe they're this or that. But why is it every single person? And if it was truly every single person, how did they make friends with each other? See? The common denominator is Miwa loser. I'm ordering my merch tomorrow. Woo! I hope you enjoy it. Thank you, thank you. Just a string of bad luck. No, string of me bad vibe. I don't like you being so mean to yourself, Mila. Oh. Sorry, I broke my character a little bit. Sorry, you saw that. 世界で一番お姫様、そういう扱い心よね、ポポポポババラバババラバババババ、その1いつもと違う。Yeah, you like that? That's my theme song. Miwa truly is the #1 princess in the whole world. Tenshi. If Miwa has 1 million fans, then I'm one of them. If Miwa has 10 fans, then I'm one of them. If Miwa has 1 fan, then that is me. If Miwa has no fans, then that means I'm dead. No, don't die. Don't spam my chat, please. Miwa Machi Tenshi. Ooh! I love Tawa. Tawa-sama. I was watching Tawa play Stardew Valley the other day. Who's this Tenshi guy? My twin brother. These Sorry for being emo, guys. Sorry, I don't know where that came from. Guys, I think I love Miwa, but I don't know how to tell her. I think you just told me. I hope your brainworms get cured soon, Miwa. They're not brainworms, it's just reality. Release your inner wolf. Awoo! 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 I want to do a powerful owl, like as loud as possible. Full moon outside, is it? But it's a cat. Cats can't owl, so silly. Ow! Ow! I'm gonna Google what phase is the moon. What phase is the moon in tonight? A third quarter? No! They said last night was a full moon. 96% is visible tonight. No! The full moon was last night. %96 is basically full. No. When the full moon turns white, that's when I'll go home. Da ba 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 ba. What is this song? Oh, it's from Twilight. Oh, yes. Na 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 na. Ba 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 ba. Welsh, I love Twilight. Edward or Jacob? Edward. Edward for sure, but also Jacob, but also Bella's father. Also Mr. Swan. Mr. Charlie Swan. John or Edward? Edward. That singing sounded so calm. It was nice as I listened to ASMR. Do a little bit of singing. Everyone sleeps on Bella's dad. Bella's dad isn't ironically like maybe the most handsome guy in it though. And he was done so dirty. He was done so dirty. I like your big bunny plushie. Yeah? You wanna see what's behind it? Ooh, you wanna see so bad. You wanna see what's behind my big bunny plushie? You wanna see what's behind it? What is it? What could it be? What's behind it? Do you wanna see? Do you wanna see? You weren't curious. You didn't notice that the bunny doesn't blend in with the background? It's obviously hiding something. What could it be? If you wanna see, please type arf arf in chat. And maybe I will show it. Maybe I will show it. I5. No, in capitals, Not big letters, Say arf. Arf. Say arf. Arf. Who's a good boy? Here's your treat. Oh, so beautiful. It's my treat for you. Yeah. Cover it already. Guys are so miserable. Maybe I made the bunny bigger. Yeah. So cute. And that's what you get for demanding me to use my time to fulfill your desires. Don't ask me to move things again, please. I can still see him. Yeah. Hey, he's gone now. He's gone. Shh. You're safe. You're safe here. You're twisted. So evil. Is he hiding in the bunny plushie? She's waiting for you. She's hiding under your bed. Nobody asked what was behind it. Yes, they did. Don't even lie. Yes, they did. Is that why my toes are wet in the morning? I have bad news for you. I got clipped on Twitter, but I was too scared to watch it. Should we watch it together? I don't really have a good history of being clipped, so I tried to avoid it. Let's go. Okay, let me find it. Let me find it. Stats. Open tab, Twitter. Twitter. Where is it? Oh. Well, how do I know which tab it is? Where is it?